Okay, let's see. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. It's Foodie Week, part 2. Let me get myself all organized here. Da-da-da-da. Let's see. And pen. And there we go. Roll call. Oh, it looks like I hope you guys have had dinner tonight and dessert because some of this stuff is going to make you hungry. I bet you. Let's see. Oh, hi, Mary G. How are you? Thank you for joining. You guys, tonight, I bet you some of you guys have been holding things in your cart from Tuesday to see what else comes up today, because we have some really good things we're adding. I even heard from some of you over the past 2 days that you had to stop watching because you got hungry. Hey, Miss Sheila, glad you could make it. Good to see you. So, for those that are new in here, I am Jingle Jill from SBK Gifts, and this is part 2 of Foodie Week. We're looking at all kinds of food ornaments. We're having fun with food. Part 2. Hi, Wendy. Glad you could make it. So good to see some good, I should say normal faces. Familiar faces. That's the word. Familiar faces. But if you are watching us right now on social media, if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, welcome. I'm glad to see you here. Just know when you are watching that I cannot necessarily see comments on those platforms, so it will be a delay response. You also cannot shop on those platforms, so if you think that you may be wanting to shop today, you might want to jump on over to sbkgifts.com while we get rolling, and look for the Jingle Jill Live, click on it, and you will find the whole gang here. Hi, Jerry. Good to see you. Okay, so guys, tonight I'm going to do the same thing that we did with the food the last time. For shipping, anybody that's watching during the live, we've got a little bit of a live perk for you. The live perk is that all I'm asking on your shipping is if you put something in your cart and you check out early because maybe it's a low quantity or you need to make sure that you don't lose out on it, pay for that first shipping. After that, you're going to use the word yummy. YUMMY, and if you add that little code in there while you're shopping during the live, it will put free shipping on it. So the first order, just go ahead and pay for shipping normally, and then all future orders that you place during the live, go ahead and use the word yummy and it will remove that shipping charge for you. And then we will do the job behind the scenes and put the orders together and ship it all to you in once. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. So let me put that up in there just so that people that join in just a little bit late, they see that message. So let me put that up there. And I will pin that one. And you were all set to go. So there you go. So I have only loaded just a little bit of the show. There's a whole lot that's going to roll as we go because I ran out of time today getting ready. So who's ready to dive in? I know some of you guys probably have stuff in your cart and looking for more to be added. So we talked about breakfast for dinner. And this very first one up is a awesome Cody Foster big stack. Look at this stack of pancakes. Okay, so this, now I'm forgetting what the name of the pancake place, not the original pancake factory place, because IHOP, duh, thank you. Oh my gosh, this is like better than IHOP. Look at this with the pat of butter on the top, and that must be close to a dozen pancakes stacked. This is size-wise is about 5.5 inches tall, and width-wise, this is about 3.25. So this is better than IHOP stack of pancakes. Oh, I went blank. With syrup drizzled over. And oh dear, I see that little spot. I have other ones in stock, so don't worry, I will not ship this one to you. All right. For your bakers, this one is a must-have. I think this is so cute. Let's pull this one up. If anybody's into baking, this is an adorable little measuring cup. And it's just painted on the inside so that it looks like the milk. But it almost looks like it's like quarter size reality. I like this. It's a little clear measuring cup. It's 3 inches tall. Has your little measurements on it. Perfect for a baker. I could even see, even if you don't hang it by the hook here, you could actually hang it from the little handle. That would be cute to hang it from the handle, too. I know there's some bakers here. I definitely know that there's bakers on here right now. So if you don't have this little guy, this is one that you must add to your tree. Don't know if Christine's in the house. She got in trouble with her food ornaments. I know that she added a whole bunch to her food tree. I know that there's definitely some other people that have added to their food tree. Everything that we could find with your request. So this one up next is actually, it's an assortment. There is 3 different flavors. This is by Cody Foster. Let me give you a measurement first. They're 3.5 inches. But you have your choices of the little box of cake mix. I like the extra sparkle on the back. And this is a little decal on the front. Kind of gives you that vibe of Betty Crocker, but stands for CF and Company, Cody Foster and Company. So you have a yellow cake. Then you also have a strawberry cake. Just sweet little things. Yum, pudding in the mix. And then they have the confetti cake, which that is always my all-time favorite for my daughter. She loves the confetti cake. So you've got the confetti cake. So you've got 3 flavors that you can choose from. You've got the yellow, the confetti, or you have the strawberry. I can tell you that this is one that is a staple that we always keep in because we always sell out of it. People love the cakes. Kind of was like in a dessert mode here. Okay, up next, I pulled a piece out of this variation because I was out of the other ones. So this is the only piece, but I love it because it's a really great looking Oreo cookie. It's, can't be an exact match to Oreo, but that looks pretty dang delicious. This is a larger Oreo cookie. Size-wise is good. Yes. Yeah, I need that much. It's 3 inches tall, of course, by about 3 inches wide. but it's just a good chocolate Oreo. So this is a great ornament. Maybe even if you do some baking. This is by Noble Gems, which Noble Gems is by Kurt Adler Company. And these are their Polish style glass ornaments. So that's their cookie. We were like on desserts. We'll stay on the desserts. Let's do an Inga. Like I said, this is a mix, and we'll move fast. And I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. That glitter all of a sudden got me. I felt it come really quick. And you know what? I am sorry if I just yelled in your ear because that probably went through the speaker. And I'm going to do it again. Sorry. I usually go in threes. Hold on. Oh, I feel it. You guys probably turn down your volume because I just blew your eardrums out. Sorry. But that one worked. It got rid of it. Thank you, Mary. Bless me. Woo! That was a biggie. Okay, the eclair. Let's do that. Inglass eclair. So the Inglass eclair, these are made in Germany. This is one of our European ones. And you probably have seen me feature this one in my Inga show because it's such a fabulous piece, the way it's done. I love the cream coming out of the eclair. It's just... It's just tasty. Wendy says, now she knows I'm live. It's real. This isn't pre-recorded. Oh my gosh. Is it real or is it recorded? Yes, Memorex. So this is the eclair from Inga Glass. And I have red glitter all over my hands. Size-wise, this guy is 4 inches by about 1.25. So this is the eclair. And this is a super light one, guys. So if you have like a smaller kitchen tree that doesn't have really, really sturdy branches or they're not as firm, this is one that definitely could handle the tree. A lot of you may have heard of this name in the past, and I do think he has kind of come back on the scene. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I've heard. So this is a David Strand piece. David Strand was a US-based designer that was working in Poland and pulling pieces. This piece was made in Germany. This is one of his chili peppers. This is the orange chili pepper. Nicely done from David Strand. Does anybody have any David Strand in their collection? Put it in the comments if you have any David Strand. So it's just a little over 5.25 inches tall. David, oh, I know who that David has David. I got it. David Strand, he's not been out there for a while, but I think he has come back under one of the other reps. I think he's producing for somebody else, not under his name, if I recall right. Kind of like an Eric Cortina. Okay, so this is licensed pieces from Old World Christmas coming up. Let me display this. So Old World Christmas is, in the past couple years, has added a whole lot of licensing pieces, and they partnered with Kentucky Fried Chicken and did the Colonel. So he's got his little bucket of chicken in his official Colonel outfit. And one of the things that I want to point out is that this is a licensed piece. It is to be produced for only a certain period of time, and it has an authentic piece. Hey, Walter, glad you could make it. David, so glad you are here too. David, please stay awake the whole show. He always comes and says to me, I started to doze towards the end. 5-inch tall Colonel Sanders. I always tell him, why do I put you to sleep? Is it not fun? But this is from Old World Christmas. And so then we went to the look-alike that Cody Foster does, and we had to bring that in. David says, good night, just in case he falls asleep. See, this is what I love, you guys. We are like such friends, all of us together. We get on these shows all the time. We hang out together and we get to know each other and we have a great time. I just, it's like all friends. We're all friends together. Cindy even tucked him in and said good night. So anyway, I think that's awesome. Okay, so let's get back to the show. So this is Cody Foster. Cody Foster did his own rendition. Of course, it is not an official KFC piece, and if we probably dissected it, there's enough to keep him staying out of trouble. But the piece is called Finger Licking Good or Bucket of Chicken. It's finger licking good. So if you like a bucket of chicken and you don't want the kernel, you've got options here. 4 inches tall by about 2.5 inches wide. Okay, funny story. Funny story. So my daughter, my oldest daughter's fiance, we were like having like just a little family quick get together and something like that. And this was like just about 1.5 years ago. And so we were like under the gun to like get things handled. And we decided that we were just going to get KFC to go. So we kind of made a big old spread and everything. Do you know that boy told me he had never had Kentucky Fried Chicken? Now, he's in his 20s. I was like, are you kidding me? And once he tried it, he likes it. He likes it. And now when he comes back in town, he's like, can we get that KFC?
That's what he's getting for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, we should. Oh, what a great idea. I hope you're not watching Will and Zoe because Will's getting that bucket of chicken for Christmas. Yeah. Great idea, because, that's what we do. We make our ornaments speak for us. Okay, I am getting, so off topic. This next piece, I think it's the only one, and it is so realistic looking. Let me put it in there. Now I have to start adding them, because I only got half of the show loaded. Okay, no, I do have more than one. Okay, good. Woo. This is a great piece. And this is by a company called Ornaments to Remember. And it was a young couple that had a company for probably about 10 years. But this piece, this coconut, is awesome. This is not the part that makes it rock. So you've got the glass here. They've got it like just the little coconut flakes in there, like it's been cleaned out. But this part, look at this, how they have finished the back on this. Does this look like the real deal? This is from Ornaments to Remember. And you want to talk about a creative ornament for your food tree. This coconut is one of those ones that you probably have not seen. This is a larger piece. Size-wise, this coconut is 5 inches by 3.25. 3.25. But look at this. It looks like the real deal. I mean, that is like that's got a little bit of glue hair in there. Come out of there. but it looks like the actual hair. Does this not look like the real deal here? I think they did such a great job. So this is appropriately known coconut. Now, I know everybody probably has this piece, without a doubt. And if you don't, you'll be adding it, because this is one of those pieces that we cannot keep in. We always go through it. But if you are a baker or you have a food tree, you have to have the stick of butter. Now, this is the full-size stick of butter. They did have like a little half size, like the little small sizes that you get. But this one is 4.5 inches by 1 3/4. This looks so good. They did such a nice job with this. This piece is by Cody Foster, and this is the stick of butter. And if you've not done this, or you have a baker, this is a great piece. Or if you do your little tablescapes and you were to do that, oh my gosh, look at this. They put these two together. Like, see that together? Could you imagine the little tree decorated with the measuring cup and the butter? And then wait till you see what comes on down the pike. Let's see if it's coming. I'll pull it next. Okay, I'll keep this here. Okay, so I'm just rattling and going fast. That's okay. This is another one of those assortments that has multiple flavors to it. Its official name is Gelatin Dessert. You take it from there. But this is one of those classics that if you love your Jell-O, these are great pieces. It's a high lacquered red with the Jell-O in a red glitter, and you've got choices of flavors. You have a cherry. Look at, even on the sides, you've got the cherry there. You've got the cherry there. It's plain on, oh, nope, it says Jell-O on the top. And Jell-O and cherry there. Let me give you the dimensions, so then we'll look at the other flavors. So this is 2.5 inches tall by about 3 inches wide. So you have a cherry flavor. And then you have the lemon flavor, which is probably what Piper, my other daughter, would do. This is the Piper. This is the lemon flavor. And then, of course, you have to have strawberry. The strawberry flavor. So these are perfect for a food tree. So there's 3 flavors to choose from. You got the cherry, the strawberry, and then you've got the lemon.
No orange or lime?
No orange or lime in this. No, not right now. They did it all in the reds. I've never seen any other flavors added to it. So, and then of course I had to pull this one because I think this one looks really good too. Who didn't want to scan? Scan her up. There we go. Of course, I would have rather this be in crunchy, but they only have creamy. They don't make a different. There is an orange option in the list, so there must have been an orange at one point, and we're just sold out. Okay, so this is definitely giving the Jif peanut butter vibes, creamy. This is by Cody Foster, with our little glittered label saying creamy peanut butter. Size-wise, this is about 3.5 inches tall by about 2.5 inches wide. But I think they did a nice job on making the color correct for the peanut butter. And by the way, if you like peanut butter, there is also, I believe, an almond butter blue one in the mix. So if you are not a peanut butter person, but you like almond butter, I believe we have almond butter also. It's not in the show tonight, but it's on the site. So yeah, we have other peanut butter things, but jars of peanut butter, I think we just have creamy. I've never seen crunchy, but I could be wrong. So, but there is almond butter too if you're into almond butter. All right. Moving on to next. What else do we have? Okay. This is another one of those licensed pieces from Old World Christmas. And why did you go to Jello? You didn't switch. I saw you before. Hold on. We will go there. Try one more time. Scan. Okay, it's saying it's there. Add display, cancel. Maybe it's there. There's where it went. Display. Got it. Okay. I'm not a person. I like my ho-hos and my Twinkies. But if you're oh, ding dong, When they said that they were getting rid of ding dongs, I was like so sad. But then they kind of came back with something similar to it. It's still not the same. I don't know. But also a Big Mac is not the same as it used to be these days. So I don't know if it's me or them. I'm going to blame them. Anyway, this is the snowball. So this is the Hostess Cake snowball. This is from Old World Christmas, and it is a licensed piece from the Hostess Company. Who eats snowballs? Has anybody eaten these? Did you like to eat these all the time when you were little? I don't see these much anymore. I don't even know if they produce them. But they do really well. They do produce the snowball. You what? You dissect it? You take layers apart? Jolly Jamie dissects hers and pulls it apart. Cindy used to eat them. Because it's the covering on the outside's like a marshmallow, isn't it? It's a dyed marshmallow. And coconut. That's why. Because I only eat coconut taken straight out of the shell, but I don't like coconut flakes. Isn't that crazy? I know. That's like liking ketchup, but you don't eat tomatoes. Doesn't make any sense. That's okay. That's the way it is. Okay. So now for you entertaining folks, this next piece is all the rage. If you are into celebrating with a cheese tower and charcuterie, this is a Cody Foster. And this piece down here is a resin piece. The little piece of marble is like a resin piece. And then this up here is glass. And these are painted into the resin mold. These are little pieces of watermelon. And I'm not sure what that's supposed to be next to the watermelon. Because that looks like watermelon to me. Don't know why. What that has to be something else. What am I missing here? That is not watermelon, even though it's painted like watermelon. Okay, guys, help me out. What do you think this is? It's a tower of cheese, but what is this?
Oh my gosh, it is watermelon.
It is painted like watermelon, but what's next to it? Okay, I'm looking for help here. Anybody have a clue?
No.
Radish?
No,
it's not a radish.
That looks like watermelon.
Yeah, but what is the yellow thing?
I'm thinking oranges.
Oranges and watermelon.
I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, this one's weird. So that's the crackers there. which are a little small for that big amount of cheese, and the knife. Lemons. Okay, I'll take lemons. I'll go with lemons. I see lemons maybe. Yeah, it's definitely watermelon. Okay, that's a strange one. That's okay. To each their own. This is called a conversation piece on your tree. You put this on the tree and you bring him over and you say, and what do you think it is? Okay, 3¼ inches tall, and width-wise, it is 4 inches. Moving on. So we'll go to the fun one next. And I had to laugh because we have some avant-garde stuff. And I'm going to put a precursor out there that if you choose to add this to your cart after the fact, that's okay. I understand. No judgment here. This is a no judgment zone. Totally fun though. You're like, what is it? Okay, this one's kind of fun. This one doesn't have as edginess to it as some of the other pieces coming. But this is your happy juice. Drink responsibly. Smiles guaranteed. Super, super fun. And I'm drawing a blank on what those things are called. It's the silver packets that you use. Capri Suns, yes. You would sit there and you'd try to shove your straw in there and it would bend over and it wouldn't poke through the hole. And then by the third time you bent the straw and then it finally went through. You would go straight through. So this is the adult version of Capri Suns. Happy Juice, 4 inches tall, this Capri Sun, and 2.5. Yes, not really a Capri Sun. Do not be buying this for the kids. Okay, this is the adult version. Happy Juice by Cody Foster, Capri Sun Light. Okay, now we're gonna get serious. See, we're gonna go swinging and we'll get serious and pretty. We go from one end to the other, like wacky and crazy to, okay, that's pretty. This is one that I can see in like a dish, like a dish of glass fruit. And it's really well done. So this piece is done by the Whitehurst Company. And this is the yellow pear. Like I said, I just really like the finish on it. It's really nicely done. I could see this piece, like even look at how they did the bottom on that. The enamel finish on it just gives it a really, really cool look. It's nice. Yeah, very, very elevated looking, 4 inches tall. This is one of our serious food pieces, pretty food pieces, not giggly pieces. 2.5 inches wide at the widest part. And this is by the Whitehurst Company. And I'm not sure if this is Polish or German. Hold on and let me see. It is not specifying. Most of this, they do have some German. That's the reason I questioned. I'm guessing this is Polish, but that's a guess. Okay, so now for those hip and modern, like, okay, this is the rad stuff to eat for breakfast. Of course, we have to have the avocado toast, which is so delicious. And actually, not just for breakfast. I could totally eat avocado toast for a meal at dinner. I love my avocado. So this is the avocado toast from Old World Christmas. Look how they did the back and how it's that golden finish. It looks like you've just toasted the bread. Even the rim of the bread has the two-tone coloring in there. And then you have the slices of avocado up on the top with, of course, a little bit of cream cheese. And then the sprinkles, those brown sprinkles. Oh my gosh, what are those? Why am I drawing a blank? I am like so drawing blanks on it's the seeds, not,
Bagel season.
it's not in everything bagel season. That's exactly what Mary said. But it's it's not a sesame seed.
Caraway seed.
It's like a caraway seed. That's probably better. Yeah, that's kind of what I see. But this is the avocado toast for those that are hip. There we go. All right. But everything, I take stock in everything bagel seasoning. I have stock in that place. All right. You guys finding something? Is any of this stuff making you hungry? Tasty stuff, good stuff. This next one is back to that breakfast for dinner, breakfast for breakfast. This is a fun one and unique one. This is by Noble Gems from Kurt Adler. And this is the iron skillet with the eggs and bacon in it. So you've got the iron skillet with the eggs and bacon, sunny side up. Size-wise, my ornament is about 5 inches long, and on the widest spot, it's 3 inches. I think they've done a really good job on the iron skillet here, kind of giving it that matte finish there so that it looks like it's really heavy. This isn't heavy, but it looks like a heavy iron skillet. We love to cook in our iron skillet. I do a lot of cooking in an iron skillet. And then, of course, we had to pull pizza. So, and who knows? Unless you're starting your new tree, you may... my pizza doesn't have a tag. Okay, so we won't show pizza because it doesn't have a tag. We'll go to the next piece. We have lots of pizza. But we'll go to the next piece. In this one, we have different flavors. If you have, say, grandkids or kids that are like chicken nugget lovers, this is a fun one. This is called Dippin' Nuggets. It's the Dippin' Nuggets, and we have all kinds of flavors. We have the sweet and sour. We have the ranch. We have the barbecue. Those are each different flavors. I just pulled the sweet and sour. This is by Cody Foster. It looks really good as far as being authentic in its look. 3.5 inches tall. And width-wise, we're talking about 2.5 inches. But I like how the nugget has all the crystals. I mean, that does look like it has just come out of the fryer and being dipped in the sauce. And as I mentioned, if you are looking for a certain flavor, we do have this available in a nugget with ranch, a nugget with barbecue sauce, and a nugget with sweet and sour. I think it's only 3 flavors. I might have missed a color or a flavor, but those are the primary flavors that we always have. And now we'll do better. This is a little bit more realistic looking, and we won't be guessing what is on it except for the flavors. So let's pull this one up. This might be a better version. This is the cheese stack. This is the cheese stack from Cody Foster. And this one, we don't have any mystery things around it. So we don't have to try to figure out what it is. These are just stacks of cheese. Yes, it's like the real deal. Okay, so this one is 3¼ inches, and it looks like we've got a little bit of Swiss, and we've got some brie on there, and I'm some Gouda, and I'm not sure what this cheese is, but I go Gouda, Swiss, and brie. And I'm not sure what that other cheese with something with green. Something with green. I'm not really sure where the green comes in. But this one will sit flat. So you could sit this flat if you were doing like a little tabletop display of foods, or you can hang it. Okay. Now we are, dill cheese. Dill cheese, and what kind of dill cheese? Okay, that's a new one. Yeah, it's a dill cheese. That makes sense.
Havarti.
That does, like a Havarti?
Havarti has Havarti dill that is to die for.
Okay. So maybe it's just okay. I'll take that. That's a good call. Okay, so now we're going into just for a little minute. This is the edgy one. This is the adult 18 and older version of soup. This is not to buy for your grandkids, but if you have a little snarky attitude or something like that, this is one of those little edgy pieces. So it's alphabet list. Yes, this is the not so very alphabet soup. And it looks really, really good. And it's a bowl of soup with a spoon in it. But yeah, here's the edgy part. And we just won't read it. Oh, I got to turn it the right way so you can read it. So if you're a little edgy and you like a little bit of humor to it, the spoon is spelling out something very intriguing. So they have two versions of this. They have the very alphabet soup and the not so very alphabet soup. So Cody has a little bit of an edge to him on some of those things, and this is one of his little edgy pieces. So we will leave it at that. Once again, no judgment if you put it on your cart, or maybe there's somebody that you go, oh my gosh, they would totally crack up, because these are great. A lot of the things that we're showing are great gifts for ornament exchanges, or kind of like gag gifts or snarky or something like that. We kind of have a little bit of all those styles there. So back to the peanut butter. Now we're going to get back to the stuff that we like. So this is the stuff that, when we were kids, we get them in the cafeteria, and yeah, we loved them. How many love these? This is a definite. This is called the peanut butter wafer cookie, affectionately known as, who remembers what these lovely things are? Oh my gosh. You would get those and drumsticks. You would get these in the lunch line, and then you get drumsticks all the time. At least that's what I always had at school. So this is yep. You guys know exactly what they are. I think this looks so good. This is so well done. This is by Cody Foster. And here's the thing that I love about Cody Foster's ornaments is he's really got that nostalgic edge, that he does so many pieces that are a throwback that when I look at him, I go, oh my gosh, that reminds me of when I was in high school, or that reminds me, it's just that kind of nostalgic type pieces. And so like Nutty Bars, totally reminds me of, the high school cafeteria at lunch getting my snacks. 3.5 inches. That's coming up next. And this is 1.25 inches wide. So how many of you guys would like totally grab Nutty Buddies or Nutty Bars at school? It's just kind of like a school thing. I don't know why. Do you see them like at the convenience stores?
Yes.
You do? I haven't noticed them there. I have not noticed them there. Oh my gosh, not on my diet. Okay. So anyway, so we'll stay in the peanut butter things and the nostalgic pieces. And this is another one that totally reminds me of a throwback. So this is the peanut butter cookie. And I mean, like total throwbacks. The Nutty Bar and the peanut butter cookie. Both are so well done. Yep, Nutter Butter. They don't call it that because they can't, but it's exactly, when you see this, this is exactly what you gravitate towards and you think of. So this guy is 3 inches by 1.5 inches. So if you possibly do like even like just a sweets tree or a snacks tree, I mean, you could totally do it in snacks and cookies and all kinds of stuff because they look so good together. Add your peanut butter with it and everything. Fun, fun, fun. We'll stay on the food one because here's one more nostalgic piece that we have. And this is another one that you guys will recognize. This is by Kat and Annie. This is made in China. But look at the Pez. So it's the Pez candy. You totally could do an entire tree and just junk food and candy and sweets and treats. Old World, like I said, talked about the licensing. They have candy bars. Oh, there's so many things to pull from. I mean, I could have done probably a foodie 2 weeks, close to a month, and still not show you everything. Okay, this is just a shy under 3 inches. And this is the Cherry Pez. I do know that at one point we had even like the little Pez dispensers, but we don't have any of those anymore. But they did the Pez candies and the Pez dispensers, and oh my gosh, just sit there and eat those little pieces of sugar. It was like, tasty. Okay, Old World. We're just flying through these things. Let's see. Hey, roll call. David, are you still awake? Everybody check in on David. Make sure he's still awake. Give him a nudge. Yeah. Okay. So we did the slow cooker on Tuesday, and of course we had to do the air fryer on air fryer today. So we have the crispy air fryer with French fries coming out of it. This is by Old World Christmas. This is the air fryer. Size wise, it's 3 inches by 2 inches wide. So Mary and Cindy are going after David. We've lost David. David has fallen asleep. He watches it on replay too, so now he's going to crack up if he watches this. Okay, so this is the air fryer. Quick hack. If you ever bring French fries home and they're not so crispy as they were at the restaurant, throw them in the air fryer for like 3 minutes and it crisps them up, and it's just like they just came out of the basket. My daughter's taught that. Cindy's walking her dog. She walk and watch on your phone. There you go. Don't you love it? Okay, here's another one of our fun pieces from Cody. And one of these little snarky pieces. This is called the Happy Pills. He has this little happy pill jar. Can you see how you would like try to like open that thing? It says, oh, I got to turn it the right way. Happy pills. And then it has little smiley faces and the pills on there. Just kind of a little funny. Like I said, sometimes when you have an ornament exchange, it's just fun ones. It's snarky ones. It's edgy ones. What is it? The holidays are stressful. Oh my gosh. And go through the website. There's one that is like a pill, and it's a capsule pill. Yeah. And it says holiday helper. Absolutely hilarious. Just kind of fun stuff. So yeah, they all don't have to be serious. This is 3 inches tall. And width-wise, it's about 1.5 inches. Yeah, I'm gonna put Jolly Jamie on the snarky, edgy ones, and I'm gonna get her on camera doing it. The naughty list one. Hey, it only takes once. You just gotta get through. You gotta break it through and just go. Okay. So, Miss Mary, I worked on trying to find some popcorn for you. And this is the only one I had in stock right now. It's the only piece of this piece. So it is a one only. I do know that in the past I have had some other ones, like I've had the little Boy Scout tins, the quintessential popcorn tins. I don't know if that's due to be restocked at the season with Cody Foster. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do know that it's on our website. So this was the only popcorn that I could find for right now. So this looks like it's the circus popcorn. And size-wise, this is a Frega piece made in Poland, 5.5 inches. And width-wise, in the widest part, it is 3.25 to 3.5. It is the only one that I have, but if you put in popcorn and this is not the right size or what you were looking for, go look at that popcorn tin. It's a great piece. Put your name on the wait list. And then that way, if we do get the popcorn tin back in, you'll get notified. So that's the popcorn. And that's Larry Frega Designs. Of course, we had to do this piece because of coffee lovers. Let me pull this one up. We had to do the little French press. This is the French press from Cody Foster. And it's just exactly what it's called, a French press of coffee, but perfect for your food tree. They do that clear glass with the painted so that it gives the feeling that the coffee is just a little ways up. Size-wise, from the top of the press is 3.25, and the widest point is 3 inches wide. This is the French Press by Cody Foster. And it's just a fun little coffee pot, French press. All right. I got you a couple boxes here, Miss Jamie. All 3 of those. Let me pull this one here, because this one also. So this is the box that I have been waiting to pull to show with the other pieces.
You did your cheese coney?
I have not pulled that one. Missed that one. There we go. Let me pull this one first then. I'll pull the cheese coney. Need a cheese coney.
Not just one. That's
just one cheese coney.
Aggravate you.
This is a chili cheese coney, though. This is not the small ones like Skyline here in Ohio. Okay, so this is the chili cheese dog loaded with onions and cheese and beans. Look at how well done that bun is. So you've got your little hot dog. Well done bun.
No pun.
No pun. No pun. A well done bun.
It's fun. All right, we'll stop.
And now you wacky like me. Okay.
Wonder why.
4.5 inches by 2 inches. This is the chili cheese dog. And I'll tell you what, that looks exactly like the New York and Chicago style ones too. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's kind of the way Chicago style.
What color are the beans?
Yeah, the beans are great. They've done a nice job on that. And you've got that layering on there, like the cheese is sitting on top of it. They did a nice job on that. Okay, so this is the piece that I wanted to pull. This is an assortment color here, meaning you have choices of colors. But this is for our bakers. And I kind of took some liberties pulling this piece, but I think it goes so well with everything that we are showing tonight because of the bakers. So the first one that I have, it's in 3 different colors. This is the little old-fashioned hand mixer, and it's available in 3 colors. This is the pink one, and this is Cody Foster. Let me give you measurements, and then we'll look at the other colors. Size-wise, it's about 5 inches tall. And width-wise, it's about almost 3.5. But I like the little beaters on how they did the little beaters down there on the bottom. Looks like the real things covered with glitter. Like I can see trying to fight to get them out so that you can lick the beaters. So you've got it in pink. And then you have it in a white. So you've got a little white. Oh, look, 9 speeds on it. Look at those little details. 9 speeds on this beater. And then, of course, you have it in the classic red. And if you like the KitchenAid bowl and mixer, we also have that in the collections. But the reason I wanted to keep my butter and all that, imagine kind of putting, there we go, our measuring cup with our beater, and then you add the little butter along with it. I mean, this would be such a cute baking type tree. They all coordinate so well together. So I wanted to kind of just give you ideas. Okay, so let's see. Put my butter there, and that goes there. And then I know some people had asked me for brownies and ice cream and things like that. So I had 2 versions, so I pulled those pieces too. Need some eggs. Do we have any eggs that are...
Pardon?
Yes, go grab those. Go grab those. Cindy, coming to you. Coming to you. I'll show you some. We don't have single eggs, but we have some eggs. Okay, so we'll do... No, but that's not the same.
I know, but are we out of the double?
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
My thing is not wanting... Why are you... Do you hear it beeping? And it's not doing anything. So now we will type. Because it doesn't want to do anything. Okay, 60551. There's more ways to win. Okay, there we go. We've got the brownie a la mode from Old World Christmas. Now, before you make your decision, I have 2 different sets of brownies. And it's kind of like you can decide which one you like best. So this is the brownie a la mode, just drizzled with a little bit of fudge and a cherry on top. Christine, we were looking for you earlier today. Yep, but you could go watch it on replay. So this is the brownie a la mode from Old World Christmas. It's 3 inches by 2.5 inches with your ice cream on top and drizzled, of course, with a couple little extra peanut crumbles on top. Or you have this version. It's going to see if my thing is going to work. It's not going to work today. It's going to stop working. I love it. This one is 54426. Or you have the brownie sundae from Cody Foster. That is the brownie a la mode on the plate with the spoon. And that one actually has whipped cream. And look at the cherry with the stem coming out of the top. So you have 2 different styles here. Size-wise, it is about 4 inches tall on this guy. And width-wise, it's 3.5 inches. So you've got the brownie sundae, or you've got the brownie a la mode. So you've got kind of 2 different choices, 2 different styles. This brownie here, like, really looks realistic, but the ice cream looks really good on there. They all do such a great job, though. So you got choices. And Christine, you came just in time because coming up next is a piece that you had asked to see if we had anything. So you're just in time. Okay, this is fun for those that do bar carts. You'll like the bar carts. So if you do like a little bar cart with alcohols, this is the tequila bottle from Pinnacle Peak. And I think we have some like tequila, we have some whiskey, we have some vodka, but this is kind of a fun size. This is one of the bigger bottles, not like the ones that you get on the airplane, the little tester ones. This is a 5-inch, and width-wise, it's about 2.5 inches. But it says Mexico, 100% agave tequila. And then just the clear back. And I could just see using this like on a bar cart and doing a whole bunch of different glass ornaments of the different liquors. And you would have a cute little display. Speaking of the bar cart, of course, this is not glass. But I had to pull it. Well, yeah, it's definitely not glass. But I had to pull it. I wanted to make sure one piece wasn't glass. I'm used to like clicking, and now it doesn't want to do that. So 65591. This one is called Holiday Bar Cart. And this one says cheers on it. And it's just a little bar cart. Like I said, I'm showing a lot of these because of maybe ornament exchanges, or, you know, if you want to do a gag gift, a secret Santa where you've got a certain price point that you have to stay in or something like that. This is the bar cart. It's 5 inches tall. And, oh, where is it? Let's see. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you. You brought it over here. Okay, good. Okay, so this is the cheers cart. Look at the little glass on there. And on the back. Just cute little cart. This is not glass. I'm fibbing.
Don't forget the white elephant thing too. We do that with our family.
This is glass here.
Yeah.
This is glass. It is glass. But parts of it was not, because I remember when it's tapping like glass.
It is glass.
It is glass.
It's just because it's got a nice coat of paint.
It's so thick it's a
Paint.
thicker glass and a thicker paint.
Yeah.
So
I'm used to that.
rewind. This is glass. Don't drop. I think you need that barcode. I need that barcode too. Okay. Oh, Lord. By the way, Christine, I did look to see if I had any red wine things. I did not for this, but I will keep my eyes open for red wine for you. 45238. This one I love. This is the only one that I have on these. And these are so well done. These were made in Poland. Look at these. Get my tag out of the way. They're kind of tied together. Look at these shrimp prawns. This is the only one that we have of these. But I thought that they've done a nice job on these. So once again, if you have a food tree and you've kind of mixed all these things up, I pulled some of these things just because they're unique. You don't see these a lot. This is a 4-inch ornament, and that's a shrimp prawn. Christine, you joined late. If you need to check out because it's the last one and you don't want it, because remember, things that are in your cart aren't saved and somebody else can grab it. The code word after you pay for the first shipping is yummy. So use yummy and it will take the shipping off. Just as usual, I ask that you pay for the first shipping and the next one after that, or any future orders during the live, just use yummy and it will take the shipping off. So that is the shrimp prawns. And then once again, we had some lobster requests, and there is other lobster that I have had in the past and that I do try to replenish because they are normal in the line, or they do not retire, but I don't have them in right now. So I did pull what I did have. In this one, I only have 2 of these, but it is a pretty great piece. This is the Lobster Newburgh. This is the Czech bead piece from Heartfully Yours, the Ornament King. This is from year 2024. So, second year before they closed up. But this is the Lobster Newburgh. And size-wise, this beaded ornament from the tip here to down here is about 7 inches. And width-wise, you're looking about 4.5. Now, something to tell you if you are new here and you don't know about beaded ornaments. So each one of these beads are blown individually, and then they put it on a wire and they actually form it and connect it into the shapes. So like you can see here, his little antenna's going crazy. Do not be afraid to mold it and do that, because the wires are a very pliable, shapeable wire. So you can put his claws out, or you could bring his claws in, or bring him a little bit forward. There's so many ways that you don't have to worry about shaping him. So this is the only lobster that I have. I know somebody had asked for a lobster. There is also in Cody Foster a lobster plate that has 2 lobsters sitting on a plate. And there was one other lobster in Old World Christmas that is just a shape of the lobster with the claws up. All of those are on our website. They are marked with wait lists, but you can fill them out, and if we get them back in, you would get the notification and you can decide if it's a fit for you. Oh, there's a lobster roll. You are right. Okay, but all those pieces, if you go search for the lobster roll or any of those pieces or the lobster plate, you'll find them and you can put your name on the wait list so that if we get it back in, you get notified and you can add it to your tree. Because it's a journey filling in all these ornaments. Right? Right. Okay, so I should have been talking about this a while back. I even just said this. This is the tomato ketchup. I think this is an coming back. That was weird. Something lost connection, and then I'm back. Never seen that happen. But I'm back. It wasn't you. It was me. Tomato paste or tomato ketchup from Cody Foster. As I said, we have all the different condiments. We have like tomato, we have mustard, we have Dijon mustard, we have mayonnaise, we have ranch. I mean, we have like tons of condiments. So if you're going to add those, they're definitely there. If you saw my video earlier this week, you saw this piece. I just kind of think it's fun. I love it. 65101. Had to put it in here because I think it's hilarious. Of course, spam. Canned ham, spam. Spare parts. I think they did a great job on this piece. I think it's fun. I think this is one of those ones that is just kind of a kitschy gift to give, or kind of very specific. 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. I just think it's well done. And once again, this is one of those ones. Look at, they even have the little key on the top where you like crank it open and everything. These are conversation pieces. When people see these on the tree, this is when they stop, they walk around, and they talk to see what other kind of crazy things, because you don't expect this. And this is in glass. Laughed at this one just because there's tongue-in-cheek in this piece. I need to put that in my husband's stocking. You know where to find it, Cindy.
Which one?
The spam.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. 66910. Here we go. I think this is funny what Cody did with this piece. He took the beer can and he put a bow tie on. Yep. The Miller High Life. The Miller High Life piece has a bow tie.
Do you know why?
And yes, Jolly Jamie, tell us why.
Because it's the champagne of beer.
It's the champagne of beer is what she says. So that's why it has a tie on it. So there is lots of different beers. I know I have Coronas and I have Pabst Blue Ribbons and Bud Light. Yeah, I mean, so if you have somebody that is in your family that likes beer, we might even have their flavor. Okay, that's 3 inches tall, and width-wise, he is 2 inches wide. Established 1993. Up the champagne. See, look at it, even says the champagne of beer on the can. It says it on the can. High Life. I totally missed that part. Okay, this was another request. So we pulled this piece on request also. This, I think it was the only one we could find of this style. 37358. This is called Slice of Summer. And this is by Inga Glass. So this is one of our European ones, made in Germany. This is a Slice of Summer. I know you guys had asked for a watermelon. This is a watermelon slice. Size-wise, it is 4 inches. And width-wise, we are talking 2 inches. So this is Slice of Summer Watermelon. This is a great piece. Slice of watermelon. I think some of you guys commented on this piece that I'm going to show up next. Another one of the fun pieces that Cody did that's kind of nostalgic. And yeah, so I'll tell you my little story. How about you type the right number, Jill? I just typing numbers in here and then seeing what comes out. It's like type, and hit. Oh, that's not the way you do it. Okay, here we go. This is another one that I showed on the display. Is the loaf of bread. This loaf of bread. Okay, so when we saw this in the showroom, we were like, we have to get this. This is so funny. It's like classic white. It's awesome piece. This one, all I can think about is like how soft this bread is and how you take a pat of butter in it and you put it in there and then you smash it and you flatten it together and it is so good. Yep, it's like a Wonder Bread. This is not plastic, it's glass. This is glass. So this is a glass bread and it is 4 1/4, and height wise it is about 1 7/4. We're still looking for David. David's awake. He came in. David's awake. Everybody say good evening, David. Good morning. He wakes up when we talk about the Wonder Bread. Snack time. But I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I would take that Wonder Bread and I'd smash it together and it'd be about this thick, and then that pat of butter and you just bite into it and it's like, oh, so bad for you. So bad. But so good. Anyway. All right. So this is the candy bars. We talked about the candy bars in Old World Christmas, and we did pull one of them just so that you could see them. Bread and butter. Yes, please. It's so good, isn't it? Look at this Three Musketeer bar. Like I said, you could totally do an entire snack tree with all the snacks we have. We have nostalgic, we have current. This is the Three Musketeers, and this is one of their licensed pieces, as you see. So this is licensed by the Mars Company for the Three Musketeers. And what's the other ones that they have out there? We have Three Musketeers and Snickers and Twix. Yeah, so all of those are out there. I saw it. But is the Hershey bar is not a licensed one, I don't think, from Old World. 1.5 inches, and size wise, we're talking almost 5 inches. Milky Way, that's it. You're right, Milky Way. So, yes, we know our chocolate, but I think they did a nice job on these. All right. So I showed you some David Strand fruit, we'll show another pretty piece of fruit. This is pretty fruit. This one's made in Germany. It was made for the Tannenbaum company, but was made by Chrisborn. And this is a nice job. This is another one of those pieces for your fruit bowl that's just very pretty. You say pretty on this one. This is the half slice of apple made in Germany. Look at that. Look at how nice that one's done. So this looks very realistic. So we don't go, it's cute. We go, that's pretty. Like how they have the shading on there, like it's turning. It's the half apple made by Chrisborn. And it's 3.5 inches by about 3.5 inches. But it's nicely done. They've got the little seeds in there. You can see all the little, for the core. And then you've got the glitter there with the shading. So this is by Tannenbaum company. And then Cindy, you had mentioned eggs. So I had Jamie go pull some eggs. There's 2 different types of eggs that we have. Yeah, this is the yuppie style. These are the organic ones. These are the organic eggs. So we've got the organic eggs in here. Look at that. Oh, we've got to replace this one piece. He's got a little bit of a scratch on him. But this is the organic eggs. Actually looks like the styrofoam that they're set in. And then I have a second series. This one's well done, isn't it? Okay, so this guy is size-wise, he's about 3.5 inches. Width-wise, he's about 4.25. And that's the organic eggs. And then I have a smaller version of the eggs. If you remember the bacon, how they had that clear, the yellow styrofoam under the bacon that we did earlier on Tuesday, this one also has that vibe. This is an old world piece. Up, back it up. There we go. Oh, and this is my last one of this. So this one is the old world. And this one says farm fresh eggs. But I mean, look at how that looks like the yellow styrofoam that they set in. And you've got the farm fresh eggs in there with a little bit of hint of sparkle. So you've got 2 different styles here. This is the Cody Foster and this is the Old World. And they both have that plastic vibe or that styrofoam vibe that you have in them. So it's kind of whichever suits your fancy. This one, I only have one left. But once again, imagine putting that with, the mixer and along with the measuring cup and, throw in the cakes. The box mix of the cakes. I mean, you can have a really, really fun tree with this.
Bags of sugar.
We do. We have bags of sugar. We have bags of flour. All of those things. I mean, I have not pulled any of that stuff. And measuring spoons, you're right. Measuring spoons. I mean, there's so many things that if you just made a baking tree, you could totally do it. Have a good start with what we have. Okay, let me show you. So, you guys are hanging in there. I have just a handful more. You guys have been so great tonight. Have you found some wonderful pieces? Hopefully you found some great pieces tonight. Seen some things that you haven't seen before. Or seen some things that you need to add to your collection. 63235. Oh, that would be cool. A theme-based tree with a recipe card and all the ingredients. That would be you know what? If you did something that maybe you're putting like a gift basket, that is a great idea, David. You could put a recipe in there and then add those ornaments, and it's like something to always commemorate that gift. What a great idea. Oh, that's cool. You guys are coming up with ideas. I love this. Okay, this one's kind of fun. Okay, so if you're into McDonald's and everything, this is the fish witch. This is the fish sandwich. Looks like the real deal. Look at that bun. I mean, there's something about the bun that they use on the fish sandwich at McDonald's. This looks like the real deal here. Is it? This one is definitely better for you. Yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't give you calories or all the other stuff. It's 2.5 inches tall, this fish sandwich by Cody Foster, and 3 inches wide. But do you just see how we have so many different things that are like, you could use this and it would totally connect with somebody? You go, I love that. Yeah, I used to love fish fillet. They were awesome. And this looks like the real deal. So even look at the sesame seeds that they have on the top. They did a great job on it. Sprinkled sesame seeds on the top, golden bottom, and of course the tartar sauce with the cheese. Would you like it with cheese or without cheese? We have it without cheese. Or with cheese, I should say. Okay, so let's add this. We talked about this. I pulled this one because I also know, where's my thing? 6, 3, 2, 4, 9. And why is this not coming up? Hold on. Okay, so this is the oat milk. And I had shown you some of the other ones. This is the oat milk. So once again, I told you we have kind of those newer kind of hip things, of course, with coffee and everything and everybody putting oat milk in it. This is probably one of those ones for a certain person in your family. 3.5 inches tall and 2 inches wide. This is the oat milk from Cody Foster. And look, it even says, shake well, no gluten, no nuts, no dairy, 100% vegan. Even has the measurements down there. Looks pretty good. So, oat milk. My tummy was going. Okay, this is the smaller version of the egg McMuffin, but they did a nice job on this one. So if you do a breakfast, you guys, you could have a baking tree, a breakfast tree, a dinner tree, a liquor tree, a party tree. I mean, there's so many different ways you could slice or dice this tree. I could even see having a tree in your kitchen and then even a little small tree maybe on your sideboard in your dining room that would have foods and things like that. Maybe that's more like meals and everything. Like I know that they have sliced ham and all those kinds of things. Bologna does not go in the dining room.
Bologna doesn't go anywhere. Nowhere.
It's like, come on. You're just saying we have bologna. Okay, I thought you were telling me to put the bologna in the dining room. I was like, well, that's not what I serve in my dining room. It goes with the spam, the bologna and spam. Yep. I love it. Oh shoot. We do have a corn dog. But we're not showing the corn dog. Okay, we're showing the little egg McMuffin. I like this little egg McMuffin. This is Cody Foster also, but I think they've done a great job on this guy. You've got the egg with this is not a sausage McMuffin, but this is the egg McMuffin with ham and cheese. So we can add that to our breakfast tree. Size-wise, it's 2 inches by 2.5 inches. But a great little egg McMuffin sandwich from Cody Foster. Look at it. It's even toasted on the bottom. Lightly toasted, our egg McMuffin. Just golden brown. I'm a mess. Oh my goodness. Okay, I had to pull this piece. This is kind of stretching it for food, but I had to pull it because I thought it was so cute. I don't know how many I have left of this at this point. We will find out. Okay. Oh, this is the only one, but it's super cute. Okay, this is the organic candy canes peppermint flavor 10-pack. So it's just a little Cody Foster, but it's the candy canes. I thought it was so cute. Size-wise, it's a perfect square, so it can't be, it's a 4x4. It is the only one, guys, so you need to use your code or go to checkout. Super sweet. It's the only one that I've got. So do not wait. Go to checkout and grab it if you are interested in it. This is a piece that I believe has stayed in the line that I could reorder it next year if I do sell out. So if for some reason I sell out, please put your name on the wait list, and I might even be able to beg Cody to include it in my remaining shipments to come this year. So this is the organic candy cane from Cody Foster, 4x4. So we're going to go back to, I have about 3 more to go. We're going to go back. It definitely does remind me of those candy canes. Okay, this one is another one of those fun, serious ones by Tannenbaum. 43208. It is called Cluster of Radishes. Cluster of radishes. And this, we're using this just to tie them together. So it's 3 little radishes. So you can take it out without there. But it's cute little radishes. 3 pieces of radishes. We just have them on a hook so that they all stay together. But they're all little different sizes. You have 3 little itty bitty radishes. This is made by the Whitehurst Company. Size-wise, you're looking at about 2.5 inches. These are just cute little radishes. These are European made, I believe, Polish. And they do come apart and they're individuals. We just have them clumped together because it's 3 all together. And then, for those that are into smoothies, these little smoothies, 29408. This is only one of the smoothies. Inga Glass did a version of smoothies. They have like the green power. This one happens to be the orange extreme. I think they have a berry one. So if you have somebody that is really into smoothies, juicing? This is, yeah, smoothies or juicing or something like that. This is a great little piece from Inga Glass, made in Germany. It's 4 inches wide, or excuse me, tall by 1.5 inches wide. So all the smoothie bottles are kind of this style. It just has a label that if it's green and or the berry or whatever. So this is the smoothies. And then this one's kind of fun. Okay, so I could totally see this as a gift, kind of even a gag gift, or on your cooking tree, on your baking tree. 62368, because it's kind of fun and it hangs fun. And display, Jill. There you go. So this is the Ready whipped cream in a can. So it hangs like this. So it's like the whipped cream coming out. Totally. I could see, who has not gotten in the fridge and like eating the whipped cream when nobody's looking. It's like shake it up and squirt it. Oh yeah, totally. I could see so many people like relating to this. This is a 6-inch ornament and just a fun piece of Ready Whip. This down here is a resin. This up here is a glass. So it's a mix of resin and glass. This whole part from here down is like a resin, and this part up here is the glass. Ready?
Hang it with your...
Oh yeah, hang it totally with the pies. In fact, that's what I had up next, sitting next to this. Duh-huh. So this is the Ready Whip home for the holidays. Yep, I was saving the next piece of pie because it was kind of like a pie fun piece. We do share brain. Jolly Jamie and I said we share brains because we kind of think alike all the time. There's like too many times. She's like, I was just thinking about that. 62344. This is how about you type Rachel? 44. There we go. This is a great piece. Very well done. Old World Christmas. This is their carrot cake. Their carrot cake is so well done. Look at that piece of carrot cake. It hangs like this, but they have done an excellent job on this piece. So this is the carrot cake, and I do have like pecan pies. I have apple pie.
Yeah, blueberry.
There's blueberry pie from Makers. I mean, so if you're looking for pie slices and things like that, definitely they are on the site. So this is Old World Christmas, and size-wise, this guy is 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches. So this is the carrot cake from Old World Christmas. And that's all I've got. Can you believe it? I mean, how many times did we get hungry tonight? Oh my gosh, there was did I miss? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I missed an entire box. Let me see if there's anything that I got to show. Oh yes, I got to show this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll pull this one. I'm gonna pull 3 things. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do the munchy one here. Okay, I got 3 pieces more. Okay, so we'll start with, okay, we'll be this way. Here we go. So this is for the kids. Now, totally and to display. So these are your Sour Patch Kids. So you've got all these little Sour Patch Kids. And I think we also had at one point the Swedish goldfish. Look at that. Look at their little face. The Sour Patch Kids. These are Cody Foster. They call them Gummy Kids. But we all are going, those are Sour Patch Kids. There are 3, 4, there's 5 styles. This is for all 5 styles. And then there's your little yellow one. And they're all just all these little different colors. Let me see if I can, well, there. I guess I could kind of go like that. That's all the Sour Patch Kids. Size-wise, my little Sour Patch Kids are, he is 2.5 inches by about 1.5 inch. Almost life size, huh? The Sour Patch Kids. This is one of those ones for the kids or the grandkids that love these things. I think these are kind of fun. These are like your modern dessert treats. 5 of them from Cody Foster. That's your Sour Patch Kids, or officially called Gummy Kids. Now, I could totally see letting the kids pick out some of these food treats and make their own tree with it. I agree with you. I think they would have so much fun doing it and picking out things that kind of like remind them, just like I said, the Nutty Buddy and things like that. Very, Step him into the ornament addiction. Yeah. Here, come here, little kitty. I got some candy for you. Don't get in the van. Oh my gosh. We're luring them with candy. I'm a mess. Okay. Anyway, 62116. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one is a fun one. I just thought this was a fun can. So, and there is different ones. This is the Santa Seltzer. There's also a snowman version in this. I just have the Santa one. But this is the little Santa Seltzer. So everybody that's doing their seltzers and their sparkling water, this is the spirited one. So the Santa Seltzer, the Candy Cane Delight. It would seltzer. No, seltzer. Seltzer.
There you go.
Got it.
Special speech time.
5 inches. Look at how even they do the bottom where the can comes in, and it sits flat. So this is the Santa Seltzer, and the Snowman Seltzer. 100% jolly. I love it. 100% jolly. How creative. Sit it flat, hang it up. Too cute. A fun spin on just your food tree. And then our last thing for tonight is so that since David has woken up halfway through this and he might have trouble going back to sleep, this is once again back to Jolly Jamie's naughty list. But no judgment here because we're logging off after this, so we will not know if you put this in your cart. That's okay. So upcoming next, and it's kind of funny, 67542. He's been awake the whole time. But you can go to sleep after you eat this. So this is Merry Blissmas, your CBD gummies. So you've got the little gummy bears in here. And it's your Merry Blissmas CBD gummies. On the top, made by Cody Foster. And then they've also got one that's called Chill Time. I just pulled the Merry Blissmas. Like I said, we go from one side to the other. This is just fun and no judgment. 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. And this is Merry Blissmas. Like I said, there is another one that's called the Chill Pills or the Chill Bites. So If you have somebody that you think of when you see this, this is kind of fun. Once again, one of those pieces that you hang on your tree and they start to look closer and they go, okay, talk about this. And they laugh. That's what our trees are all about, guys. They're about conversations. They're about getting together, having fun. And these are the kind of pieces that, spark the conversations. So, with that said, we have kind of shown you everything. Hopefully you've had a great time tonight and I haven't been too slap happy. Coming up next week is DeCarlini week, with our first night on Tuesday being DeCarlini, the core collection, and then on Thursday night being a highlight night of the MGD collection from DeCarlini, his in-house artist. So we've got a packed week next week. We're trying very hard to get through that. And then we also have the following week, minis and clip-ons coming. So when you have those spaces that you kind of need to fill up or something that needs to fit on the end of the branches, that's going to be a show for you. So keep your eyes open. If you have not signed up for the notifications on those, definitely go to the Jingle Jill live page and sign up for those so that I send you a notification 5 minutes before the show starts so you don't miss it. And without further ado, I guess until next time, it's time to say, keep collecting that joy, glitter hugs, sparkle and smiles. Share some glitter with somebody because it makes them happy. Have a great night. Bye, Christmas friends. See you again next time soon. Bye-bye.